So it's definitely safe to say that Reborn is a massive upgrade compared to what Legacy was. I don't think I've ever actually had so much fun playing a parkour game before, as it just feels like a bit of a breath of fresh air, and the game feels so much more fluid, but I'm going to go on to that a bit later. But first of all, as I say, good job to everyone at the team Mongoose Studio, our Mongoose Studio. You guys did an absolutely cracking job on this. This is a really good game, and I do really like it at the moment. Now, I am going to talk about some things I do like. There are still some worries that I am going to mention, but I will mention those later on in the video. So let's get started. Now, starting off, this thing I didn't even mention in my thoughts video was the visuals, because I never thought the visuals would be such a massive thing related to, you know, a parkour game. Because I was so used to Legacy, I was more focused about the mechanics rather than the visuals. But then when I first played Reborn, I realised that, Jesus Christ, the visuals matter a lot, because this game looks so much better compared to what Legacy ever was. Whereas Legacy just is a bunch of pillars with textures plastered on the side, Reborn is just like the lights turn on at night, the buildings look unique, and because, unlike Legacy, where at the edge of the map the city would just cut off and there'd be nothing past, in Reborn there's like loads of buildings and loads of stuff, and it kind of makes the city feel a bit more alive. And you can like see people running past and stuff, and it's crazy how much better this feels compared to Legacy. And this is only atmospherically, this isn't even mechanically. Now mechanically, the game also feels 10 times better because now wall boosting isn't as prominent as it was back in Legacy. Whereas Legacy you could just fly your way up buildings and do a bunch of cheesy tech, in Reborn you actually kind of have to be careful in the way you move. Even because it's much harder to instantly scale up buildings, but you have to be more logical about it. And also the movement is so much more fluid. It feels like, this may be because we're no longer wall boosting and stuff, we're actually using wall climb and wall running in order to get our buildings. We are using wall running in Legacy, but you know what I mean. But it's just, it feels much more succinct, and it just feels a lot more polished than Legacy. Now, those are my positives. This is a really good game, and these negatives are slightly minor. Actually, they aren't minor, but I just like to cover them because they are just a slight worry. Now, one of my worries is the content. Now, Hudsel did comment on my thoughts video saying that there will be a steadily flow of content release over a year or two after the game's release, which is good, and I hope the content is good because of course it's got to keep people playing, or else it could have a chance of dying out like Legacy did. I mean, Legacy didn't really die, but, you know, it lost a lot of people due to the fact that the only thing you could do was ranked, which I've already discussed this in my thoughts video, so I'm not going to talk about it much. But as long as Hudsel and his team behind the game do keep up with the content and stuff, honestly, I think the game could be great, because it is just really fun at the moment anyways, and it's only just released. And then my second worry is kind of more of the YouTube scene at the moment. And I'm worried about the future, because I remember when Legacy before Reborn release and stuff, it was just a bit like when an update would release, people would make a video about the update, and there wouldn't really be much to there's not much to make a video on, right? On this, at the moment, you could make videos on free running, time trials, new movement tutorials, which I'll definitely make a video on, the tutorial in general, just a bunch of stuff. However, I'm just worried that in the future, content may become dry, and this is really what I want to happen for the game, because the game is quite fun. But yeah, this is more of a short video, as I think the game kind of just speaks for itself in how good it is, because I don't think I've had so much fun playing a parkour game until I played Reborn yesterday. But yeah, I'm just going to finish this here. Good job to everyone at Mongoose Studio. Let's everyone enjoy Reborn. I'm gonna go do something else. Thank you for watching, and take care.